Hollywood is renowned for luxurious romances, yet some love tales are hidden from the public view. The connection between Bradley Cooper and Zoe Saldana in The Words was mesmerizing. Despite their obvious attraction, the couple kept their relationship a secret, juggling celebrity and privacy with dexterity. Fans couldn't get enough of their cinematic kiss, which showed their real-life love. Learn about celebrity relationships, from on-set sparks to clandestine romances, and the secrets some couples conceal from the public. This film will reveal Hollywood's top stars' hidden connections from their daily lives to their love tales. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. When Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Fred Jones first met, they seemed so taken with each other's appearance that they decided to wed. Apart from the characteristics, the couple had been wed for about 20 years. The key? All we were friends, Freddie said. I believe our connection has always been so wonderful because of this. They first became pals on the set of I Know What You Did Last Summer, where they met. Well, friends first, then lovers. And even then, they have continued to grow. Without question, they are among our favorite pairs on the list. Harrison Ford and Calista Flockhart. Understandably, Harrison Ford courted celebrities like Calista Flockhart with his dapper charm and characteristic smile. Since June 2010, the couple has been wed, and they are having a great time together. Harrison Ford and his partner have an unshakable love that supports one another through everything. For him, it's aviation. Supportive couples tend to stay together. Since these two can maintain a solid and genuine love story, you will never see them on magazine covers or in gossip sections. Warren Beatty and Annette Bening. Again, we are reminded that age is only a number with a 21-year age difference, especially when Annette Bening and Warren Beatty continued to work together for 27 years despite that interval. In 1992, only a year after her divorce from Stephen White, her previous spouse, the couple tied the knot. On the other hand, Beatty has been performing for over 50 years and is a legend. He had already dazzled numerous ladies with his artistic abilities as an actor and director, and we're sure Bening was no different. The couple is looking forward to a successful future and has raised 4 children. Gisele Bündchen and Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the quarterback for the New England Patriots, and Brazilian beauty Gisele make a fantastic duo. A meeting was required to complete the transaction. The two became fast friends after meeting in 2006 at the home of a mutual acquaintance. This pair was meant to be together because of how well their values and way of life matched. Brady probably wouldn't have imagined himself being married to a gorgeous Brazilian lady when he was a teenager, but life happens. They haven't looked back after getting married in 2009 and starting a family with a boy and a girl. Sting and Trudy Styler. Sting's voice, which he uses for both the Police and his solo act, is immediately identifiable, making him one of the all-time greats. His personal life is even more interesting. He and Trudy Styler have been married for almost 25 years. After first meeting in 1982 and dating for 10 years, the couple was married in 1992. Close friends describe the couple's love as almost adolescent because they are so into each other, indicating that if someone can be together for 35 years, they must be doing something right. Sting confirms this by saying that Trudy, along with their 4 children together, continues to be a positive influence on his life. Michael J. Fox and Tracy Pollan. In 1976, Michael J. Fox first became well known on television. He's the one that played Marty McFly in the Back to the Future trilogy, for those of you who are younger than me. Nevertheless, Michael J. Fox and his lovely wife, Tracy Pollan, have much to offer each other regarding love, so we're here to speak about it. The two began dating in the 1980s. They first crossed paths with Pollan when he was filming Family Ties, but they didn't start dating until 2 years later on the set of Bright Lights, Big City. After 30 years, Fox and Pollan are still together, particularly throughout the critical years leading up to the present, despite Fox having Parkinson's disease. Michelle Pfeiffer and David E. Kelley. Michelle Pfeiffer was put up on a blind date in 1993 and had no clue that she would end up marrying him. Pfeiffer says that TV writer David E. Kelley makes her feel like the luckiest girl in the room after 25 years of marriage. That's quite the praise. Pfeiffer states, "Life is made up of choices, and I've not always made good choices, but I know I picked the right man." To everyone's amazement, the couple said "I do" in less than 10 months. However, they were mistaken, and even though they said it wouldn't endure, we believe 25 years is sufficient evidence. Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham. Oprah Winfrey, the perfect role model for every woman with a dream, has also mastered the art of finding love. Even though the generous talk show presenter and multi-billionaire is not married to her long-term boyfriend, Stedman Graham, she has maintained a stable relationship for 32 years, proving that she knows a thing or two about life and relationships. Graham is a podcaster, writer, and businessman. Graham is committed to the relationship for the long run, unlike many men who would shy away from a lady of her riches and status. Since becoming friends in 1986, the two have supported one another. Bradley Cooper and Zoe Saldana. Two gifted and charming actors, Bradley Cooper and Zoe Saldana, had a secret romance while making a movie. Their on-screen chemistry was heightened by their covert love story behind the scenes. The couple's ability to maintain their relationship a secret in public demonstrated their talent and dedication to their work. Cooper and Saldana kept a quiet profile, enabling their love to blossom outside the limelight despite the demands and attention that sometimes accompany famous relationships. Following disclosing the specifics of their private relationship, fans and the media could start piecing together the enigma surrounding their covert partnership. The story of Bradley Cooper and Zoe Saldana illustrates how difficult it can be for those working in the entertainment business to maintain a healthy balance between their personal and professional life. Sacha Baron Cohen and Isla Fisher. One of Hollywood's funniest and most controversial individuals has to be Sacha Baron Cohen, whether you know him as Bruno, Ali G, or Borat. Isla Fisher, an Australian actress, is his lovely and extremely witty wife. The two met in Sydney when they first set eyes on one another back in 2002. 2 years after what seemed to be love at first sight, the couple married in a Jewish ceremony in Paris. For her lover, Isla converted to Judaism. The couple now splits their time between London and Los Angeles and has 3 children together. What a life it is, huh? Tom Selleck and Jilly Mack. Selleck was 38 years old, unmarried, and a little lonely. After seeing Cats, he became enamored with the show and started returning for more. However, he was drawn to the musical for a reason. It included dancer and actress Jilly Mack. After they went out to supper together, the rest is history. 32 years of it, to be accurate. She was known as his girl and was seen at every function Selleck was invited to, including red carpets, award shows, and ceremonies. The couple was married in 1987 and had their daughter Hannah a year later. Selleck subsequently left Magnum P.I. to devote more time to his family. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi. Following Oprah's resignation, Ellen DeGeneres assumed the position of host of America's most adored and well-liked talk show. Portia de Rossi, her wife, has remained at her side while they have been enjoying the fruits of their joint success. There were whispers about their divorce, but they stayed that way. Pair is stronger than ever together, and they often share updates with us on their Instagram profiles. Girls, you go. The two gorgeous women reaffirmed their vows in February 2023. They are quite public about their love, even if they are reserved about the juicy aspects of their relationship. Cheryl Burke and Matthew Lawrence. These two soulmates spent a year together after meeting on a blind date. After parting ways, they were surprised to see one another again 10 years later. 2017 saw the reunion of former Boy Meets World star Matthew Lawrence and Dancing with the Stars competitor Cheryl Burke. The pair celebrated their love by being married in May 2019 at a lavish fairy tale wedding after 2 years of courtship and a sweet birthday proposal. But by the time September 2022 rolled around, they were already divorced. Cate Blanchett and Andrew Upton. Because Cate Blanchett and Andrew Upton have been married for so long, they celebrate their wedding anniversaries by exchanging presents like vacuum cleaners or microwaves. In 1996, Upton and the two-time Oscar-winning actress crossed paths on a TV set. After 3 weeks of dating, he proposed. For 5 years, the Australian duo served as joint creative directors of the Sydney Theatre Company. The Lord of the Rings actress claims that she and her 4 children homeschool in their Sydney home. We can now see why their relationship has been so quiet. She doesn't have time to brag about her clan on social media because she homeschools 4 kids. Sean Penn and Lela George. Sean Penn has married several well-known people. He divorced Charlize Theron in 2015 after marrying Madonna in the 1980s. Penn and Lela George have been connected ever since. They were revealed to be dating in 2016 and exchanged vows in the summer of 2020. The partnership had a nice trajectory until becoming intermittent. They became close when they were under quarantine. It makes sense that their wedding was held via Zoom. Don't get too excited. They were divorced, so maybe all that bonding time was too much. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Tasha Macaulay. This clandestine couple wed in secret in December 2014. Before then, all that was known about Joseph Gordon-Levitt's relationship was that it was private, and neither of them wanted to talk about it. It's out now. The actor-director is wed to Tasha Macaulay, the CEO and co-founder of a robotics firm in Silicon Valley's NASA Research Park. A mutual acquaintance set her on a blind date with the Third Rock from the Sun performer. Though Tasha Macaulay is a highly accomplished lady who has shown her skills in several films, her greatest lasting legacy will always be Levitt's better half. Kit Harington and Rose Leslie. In a memorable attempt at murder, Kit Harington and Rose Leslie star in Game of Thrones. Notably, Ygritte fires 3 arrows at Jon Snow. This is different from your typical tale of love. The couple's actual love tale is more traditionally romantic. Since the end of Game of Thrones, they have been residing at their English Tudor manor home. They revealed the arrival of their first kid by the end of 2020, but provided no other information. They are one of the most solid and resilient couples in the entertainment industry, having been together for over 20 years. Christina Aguilera and Matthew Rutler. When Matthew Rutler first laid eyes on Christina Aguilera in 2009, he was working as a production assistant on the set of Burlesque. The pop diva portrayed a girl from a rural village who succeeds in Los Angeles. This pair posts daring pictures on social media, but little information about their relationship. They even went so far as to declare their engagement. Since Valentine's Day 2014, followers have been glued to an enigmatic Instagram post. Summer Rain, their daughter, is maturing into a young woman. They have been a couple for over 10 years. Liam Hemsworth and Gabriella Brooks. It's a fact that the Hemsworth brothers are inherently single. They never stay single. Exhibit A. After more than a year of dating, the couple seems serious about one another. Actor Liam Hemsworth from Hunger Games and English model and actress Gabriella Brooks celebrated New Year's Eve at Hemsworth's expansive Australian estate. Moreover, she seems to have moved into the estate. Brooks was also on Hemsworth's arm at a recent family birthday celebration for elder brother Luke Hemsworth's 40th birthday. Undoubtedly, only a little has been spoken about since Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus tied the knot and then were divorced in the same year, 2019, concluding in 2019. Ashley Olsen and Louis Eisner. Full House twin Ashley Olsen avoids the spotlight like the plague, which makes sense. When she was 18, she abandoned performing to pursue a career in fashion. Her lover, Louis Eisner, an artist from Los Angeles, is something else she needs to keep out of the limelight. They were first seen in Los Angeles in 2017 at the Hammer Museum's gala in the Garden. They are still determining how they got together. Since then, their bi-coastal relationship has remained stable by having her remain in Los Angeles and Eisner stay with Olsen in New York. Lady Gaga and Michael Polanski. Since they were seen kissing at a New Year's Eve party in 2020, Lady Gaga and affluent investor Michael Polanski have been romantically together. Since then, they have remained partners. Polanski went with her to the first event in Washington, D.C. Gaga posted on Instagram earlier in 2020 that they spent time together playing video games and cards. According to insiders, he enjoys spoiling her. The Oscar-winning vocalist said that he is her true love on Morning Joe. They put a lot of effort into keeping their personal affairs hidden so that nobody can find out how happy or sad the pair is. Daniel Craig and Rachel Weisz. Since they have been friends since 1994, this couple is remarkably laid back. Oscar-winning actress Rachel Weisz and British actor Daniel Craig were friends long before he became James Bond. However, at the end of 2010, they began to regard one another as more than just friends. They discreetly married in a small ceremony a year later, after their successful run as a married couple on Dream House. In 2018, the couple gave birth to a daughter. Since then, neither of them has been in the news much, not because they aren't doing anything, but because they are experts at staying under the radar. Joshua Jackson and Jodie Turner-Smith. The whirlwind affair between this pair began in 2019 and ended when Us Weekly revealed the details of their surprise wedding. Actor Joshua Jackson and British model Jodie Turner-Smith first connected during Jackson's star-studded 40th birthday celebration at a West Hollywood nightclub. Showbiz reporters kept tabs on every action for specifics. After 2 years, Turner-Smith said their relationship only became stronger. Eventually, the duo made a red carpet appearance at AFI Fest for Queen and Slim. The year that also saw the arrival of their daughter was dubbed the happiest whirlwind of the former Dawson's Creek star's life. The couple made their divorce public at the end of 2023. Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Hilarie Burton. Before getting married in 2019, these two were together for 11 years. Far from the hustle and bustle of the Big Apple, Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Hilarie Burton live in a charming New York State farmhouse with their 2 children, sorta. Morgan from Grey's Anatomy met Burton from One Tree Hill at CW. Both actors were acquainted with Supernatural star Jensen Ackles, who suggested a blind date between them. They went out on a double date to a bar in Los Angeles with Ackles and Danielle Harris, overindulged in alcohol, and never broke up. As Burton said to People, his confidence was intoxicating. It wasn't just the alcohol. Chelsea Peretti and Jordan Peele. To put it mildly, comedian and actress Chelsea Peretti and filmmaker Jordan Peele are a low-key pair. After dating in 2013, they were married in secret in 2016. However, their romance was rather visible to all. Peele tweeted Chelsea an adorable proposal, just her Twitter handle and the engagement ring emoji, nothing else. The dog was the lone witness when Chelsea shared a photo of it 5 months later with the caption, "Red heart emoji, eloped a bit ago." They also have a little son who was born in July 2017. The fact that these two were born storytellers is evident as day. Amber Tamblyn and David Cross. Actress Amber Tamblyn and Arrested Development actor David Cross are privacy-loving people. The pair married in 2012 and have a daughter as their only child. Actress Tamblyn of The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants revealed her baby's arrival in 2017. But sometimes it just isn't feasible to hide things. Open feminist Tamblyn found herself in a precarious media position after her comic husband was rightfully accused of making racist remarks to co-star Charlene Yee during a poorly received comedy. According to Tamblyn, the tragedy forced them to face difficult circumstances. Their lives are now private once again after the media tempest passed. Carrie Coon and Tracy Letts. Carrie Coon and Tracy Letts appeared on Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf in 2010 at Chicago's Steppenwolf Theater Company. Both were nominated for Tony Awards. In 2008, Letts already received the Pulitzer Prize for August, Osage County. They brought a son into the world 2018 after co-starring in The Post in 2017. 2013 saw the couple's wedding. After completing a writing assignment, Letts depends on Coon's critique. He listens anxiously from a different room, then inquires about what made her laugh. Coon is moved. He cares so much. He's equally charming.
If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon